Previously on Spider-Man Unlimited Infinity Comics, the multiverse is in great danger. The villain Spot travels across the multiverse to meet with his counterparts, and after giving them a fraction of his power, he then takes their lives to get the full access and control over the Dark Force. So after learning what Spot is doing, Spider-Man confronts him, but during their fight, he meets with Marvel Spider-Man from Insomniac Games, who is there to protect Spot, as he promised to save his Aunt May from getting killed by Devil's Breath. So the fight begins between 616 Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man. But in the end, Peter manages to convince Spidey that what Spot told him is a lie. He can't bring him into the past and save his aunt. Peter also learns that in Spidey's world, he and MJ are still together, which breaks his heart. So as a result, the two Spider heroes begin their journey to capture Spot and save his counterparts. They travel to various worlds, and in one of them, an alternate version of Marvel Spider-Man has corrupted, as that world's Doc Ock infects his mind with the neural link, and with the help of Spot, he managed to defeat the Devil's Breath, and they also have a cure for every disease. But it turns all the people in the city into a homicidal maniacs, and as Doc Ock is about to take Spidey's life, Peter saves him, and they both end up in Spider-Ham's cartoon world, where the duo are about to face off with this world's cartoon villains. Welcome to Comicstube YouTube channel. In today's video, we will review chapter 7 to 8 of Spider-Man Unlimited Infinity Comics. You can get the previous parts on this playlist. So if you guys are new here, please subscribe and turn on all the notifications to never miss any future uploads. Please like, comment and share. All the text and images are owned by its respected company. You can support them by purchasing it digitally or from any offline stores. The issue opens up with the spiders, and suddenly they are both get alerted by their spider sense, and they find themselves getting cornered by a huge Godzilla. Peter quickly reacts and webs up its feet to take it down, but that doesn't work. Realizing the situation, Spidey thinks this is a cartoon world, so they will not get hurt. But right at that time, the Godzilla releases fire breath, and to save the spiders, Spider-Ham joins the fight and alerts them, even though it's a cartoon world, but they are fleshy humans. That means they can be hurt. The fight becomes intense, and soon this world's cartoon Avenger shows up to take down the Godzilla. And as they get the chance, they say their goodbyes to Spider-Ham and enter into a portal, and they both land into a world where there is no existence of superheroes. Peter also tells Spidey that he hired here once from the Inheritors, a totemic clan who travel across the world and devour spider heroes. And while crossing the road, they see a man sleeping on a bench, and the person reveals to be this world's Peter Parker, who has no home, no job. Basically, he is spending his life on the streets, and it breaks the spiders' hearts. And after some talking, this world's Peter then tells the two he is a disabled person. His left leg is fractured, and then he tells the story when he was in school, living with his aunt and uncle. Everything went normal, but one night, a guy broke into their house looking for money. They didn't have any, and the burglar got mad. Peter thought he was gonna shoot, so he went for his gun, but the man shot him in the knee, and as he about to take his life, Uncle Ben jumped between them, and he got killed to save his life. Hearing this, Spidey gets concerned about Aunt May, so Peter tells them she wasn't hurt, that burglar took off, but his medical bills, Uncle Ben's funeral, expenses, everything wiped them out. He swore to his aunt that he had got a scholarship, go to college and get a good job so that he can pay all the debts. But his disability makes it difficult to do any work. He still sent her money when he can, but that isn't enough. So she moved in with Mrs. Watson from next door. Her niece, Mary Jane, is a big actress. She takes care of May now. But then Peter gets shocked as he never mentioned May's name. So the 616 Peter tells his counterpart he knows he is ashamed. He feels like he let her down. But May doesn't feel that way. All she wants more than money is to see him. So after convincing their counterpart, the heroes leave the place, and Spidey begins to realize this Spot is messing with their minds. He is sending them to those specific worlds where it will break their confidence, but now he is determined to take down Spot and stop him from killing his doppelgangers. The panel then jumps to a different world where a battle takes place between two Spider-Men, where one has the power of Sorcerer Supreme and Tesseract, the other has the power of Loki and Infinity Gauntlet, and they are fighting with everything to take each other's lives, and it tears apart the entire reality. And the Spider Heroes also end up in this universe, dodging and avoiding all the blast. They are running with their lives, and it also pisses them off as they are ended up in those universes where they are evil. The duo finally avoid the danger and arrive into a different world, and they begin to think about all the Peters who turned evil, and it makes Spidey sad as there is not a single one of them who are happily settled down with a house, a beautiful wife and a couple of kids. And this is happened because of Spot as he luring them in those universes, which will shake their confidence, but it's actually had the opposite effect. Seeing how much worse the other Peters were, they feel lucky, and right at the time the device detects Spot's location, so the Spider duo prepared themselves to get him before he kills another Dr. Owen. On the other side, at Fisk Industries, this world's Dr. Owen is experimenting with the Dark Force energy. He is glad that Wilson Fisk takes care of everything, but all he wants to be free, and he knows if he disobeys Fisk, then he will kill him. And while he is thinking about his life, Dr. Owen meets with the Spot, and he quickly recognizes the Dark Force energy. Spot then introduces himself that he is him from a parallel Earth, and it shocks Dr. Owen as he realizes the multiverse is real. So Spot then tells his counterpart the real reason he came to this world is to share his power with him, and if he agrees, then he will become a part of a network of all the Jonathan Owens. Together, they will help each other and explore the opportunities on any world. So Dr. Owen agrees as he is fed up of taking orders from Fisk, and as he handshakes, Spot then begins the process of transferring his power to Dr. Owen. But right at the time, Spot reveals his true plan that he is going to kill him to obtain the full access of the Dark Force energy. But as he about to make his move, Dr. Owen grabs his hand and begins to devour all the Dark Force energies from Spot. He becomes horrified and screams in pain, and then Dr. Owen tells him he understands this power as well as he does, but better, because this isn't the first time he has had it. Years ago, he discovered how to access the Dark Force energy, probably the same way he did. He got the power of becoming a god, but within a few days, the power vanished. He couldn't access it again, no matter how he tried. But finally, when Spot came into this world, he lured him here, made himself into a beacon for his aunt. Dr. Owen then grabs Spot by the throat and tells him he won't repeat his mistakes. He will never let the power affect his mind. He will refine it, enhance it, and then he will use it to rule this world and all the others. But there is still some hope left as the two Spider heroes break into the facility to confront Spot and save the multiverse. And with that, the chapter 7 to 8 of Spider-Man Unlimited Infinity Comics comes to a close. So which part you like the most? Please share them on the comment section down below. And please like this video and do subscribe, as this will motivate me to make more contents. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.